Hello, all you MX Nationals riders, fans, everybody that's got behind the series over the last 10 years, by the way, I'd like to point out. We're going into our 10th year with the Michelin MX Nationals, and with that in mind, we've got some good announcements coming up. I'm sat here with series director, let's call him that. He's got many names, some that we can't repeat, that we call him, Paul Irwin. Paul, as we said, we're coming into a monumental moment, like 10 years. I mean, that's flown by. Let's just quickly talk about that first.
Yeah, where's that gone?
Yeah.
It's when we started the championship, we created a championship that we wanted something sustainable, something to last. 10 years later, I guess we managed that. It's been fairly successful. Who knows where it goes from here?
Yeah. I mean, it has been. I mean, you have not a grey hair in sight, so it must have been plain sailing all the way, right?
Yeah, my wife keeps cutting them out. There's a few.
Listen, I haven't been involved with it. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes. Talking of stuff that goes on, this is the 2023 calendar for the Michelin MX Nationals. Dates and venues. I know you've all been waiting to find out what's going on, so here we are. We're in a position to talk about it. So let's talk about that. Obviously, the series over the last 10 years or 9 years, whatever it's been amazing. As you said, it's rooted itself. We're getting full lineups. People tripping over themselves to want to ride, so that's a good thing. Last year, there was another new venue brought on, Oxford, and that went down a storm. So let's quickly talk about Oxford and what that's brought to the table.
Yeah, that was a new circuit, part of used on Army land. That we created a Grand Prix style circuit. I think it went down really well, a bit of everything. Nice jumps, different terrain. We'll definitely be back there. That should be on the calendar for a few years.
Yeah. It was an eye-opener, regards of infrastructure in modern day motocross, parking facilities, hard standing, all those things. So either way we look at it, the sport's evolved. People have bigger camper vans now, they have more bikes, they have higher expectation. So that was
on concrete.
Yeah. But that elevated it, UK motocross to another level. Now, so talking about new venues, you're probably not even looking at the important, I don't blame you. You're probably looking at this behind us, okay? So this is the date. So talking about Army land, let's talk about round one of the 2023 Michelin Nationals. Yeah.
That's going to have I think that's going to have quite a European sort of Dutch feel to it. Deep sand weaving in and out of the trees. Southern round sort of Hampshire area. I think that's going to be a good start to the year.
Yeah.
Definitely going to have a different feel to most UK tracks.
And this year, the series is starting a little bit earlier. Again, this is what a lot of people, why it takes so long, genuinely, to put a calendar together, because obviously we're trying to all make motocross work in the UK, sync up with world motocross to try and get our top riders the opportunity to go and race EMX, GPs. It's not an easy task putting a motocross calendar together. So we're going a little bit earlier this year, but this place can handle it.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what the weather does, this will run.
Yeah.
It could snow and this place will run.
That's good. So a brand new venue. We're getting more information to you about that as we get nearer the time. Obviously, we'll start giving you those little teasers of photograph, video, so you can see what to expect. And we'll put more information about that on our website and social media as we get nearer. As if one new track for 23 wasn't enough, we thought, you know what, let's go all in and make round two a new venue as well. So tell us more about Monster Mountain, where it is, what it's about.
Monster Mountain's another track that Alfie Smith and Justin Barkley have been building in South Wales, on top of a mountain. I haven't been there personally yet, but from what I can tell, it's enormous. It's a big GP style track.
Yeah.
And it's going to be around.
Excited. You're excited about it.
Bailey likes it.
Bailey likes it. Do you like that, Bailey? You looking forward to going there and having a run around? Yeah, it's a very relaxed atmosphere. So Bailey's into it. You can bring your dogs, by the way, to the Michelin, providing you do keep them on the lead when the racing's going on. Yeah, Bailey, be quiet. We're getting serious here. I've spoken to Alfie about the track for round two, Monster Mountain. It is exactly that, well named. He said it's massive. He said he's got so much area to work with. Exactly that, hard pack as well. So another thing I know you're very conscious of as an ex-rider, trying to get a nice balance of not only, around the country best we can, but also hard and soft to make a genuine championship. So this one, hard pack.
Trying to find venues that are not all sand or not all hard pack and are scattered around the country so that everyone has one somewhere near their area, and that we can fill the infrastructure in. It's a bigger and bigger challenge, but I think we've got a nice calendar.
It's shaping up.
It's a trip around the country.
And another thing I know you try to do is you try to space out the events so they're on average kind of roughly 3 or 4 weeks apart. Not easy to do, as we said, with the calendar and all the other events that go on, but as you can see on the dates behind us, it's not too far off that. So moving into round 3, a venue that people would have been familiar with. We've raced there. I think we've been there 2 or 3 times as a championship. Preston Docks MX is back. Same venue. It's not going to be the same circuit though, is it? Complete revamp.
No, there's a lot of work on at the docks over the last few years. You wouldn't recognise the entrances you put in. You won't recognise the circuit. It's pretty different. It'd be interesting to see it back. It's going to be a brand new circuit for us. I think we'll be one of the first people there. It's not a permanent practice facility anymore, so I think it'll be good. It
looks good. We've had a little sneak preview. We've actually been up there, although the track's not underway yet. But the facilities and the infrastructure is looking
you
great.
Can see there's a new loop. There's several new loops. But it's going to be interesting.
So far, so good. That's 3 rounds in. Again, all really new venues, effectively. Round 4, we are going to go back to the new venue from last year, Oxford. That will be so much better because obviously we're not kidding ourselves here. Last year, we just about got that built and done in time by and that's breath, really. Now the track has had time to settle. Elfie, Justin, and the soil's all more bedded in. We can tweak the circuit. There's going to be good things for round 4 in there.
Yeah, that track went down really well, and like you say, it was the skin of our teeth. We pulled that off. That was closer than I would like. I think it'd be really nice to go back there and have a little bit more time.
Yeah.
There was a lot that was very last minute, and it was still a great round.
Yeah. And it's a bit earlier in the calendar this year, so potential, I'm not saying we're definitely, but potential to do, because of the venue, what we've got at our disposal, there's potential to maybe more than just like the actual MX Nationals, is scope for some other things going on as well, maybe.
There's a few other ideas, straight rhythm, to roll that out to more than one round. Oxford lends itself to that.
Yeah.
We've got the space to build it. Hopefully with a little bit more time we can pull that off. I'd love to see a 3-round straight rhythm. Yeah,
that'd be cool.
So
who knows then? So I guess we're going to get that too. So talking of straight rhythm, round 5, a firm favourite on the calendar, Cuss's course. So we know what we're getting with that. But again, straight rhythm going on, and Justin always does a great job with the track. In fact, he's worked the soil more and more over the years, and it's actually better than it's probably ever been.
Yeah, he's mixed a lot of soil in, and it seems to get better and better every year. The racing last year was the best I've seen around Cuss's.
Yeah.
Justin always does a fantastic job for us. Straight rhythms.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It is.
I'd like to see it grow. It's good for riders.
Well, there's some new stuff last year with straight rhythm. We introduced the mini bikes. They went down a storm. Like that was particularly entertaining, so maybe we'll do that again. So loads going on with that. And of course, if you're still in the championship hunt, or you might have already won the title by then, that's sometimes the case. We're going to be wrapping this thing up at arguably one of the most iconic motocross tracks on planet Earth, Hawkstone Park. It separates the men from the boys. It's still an amazing traditional motocross circuit.
Iconic, like you say. Everyone seems to like it. They've done a lot of work to the circuit last year again. It rode really, really well last year. Probably the best I've ever seen the hill.
Yeah.
And it's a great place to finish the year.
At that time of year as well. It's a nice place to be around September time, all tree lined and whatever. Because we think about that as well. It's not just about riding, We try to think about the time of year that we go to the venues to make it an experience for everybody else that comes along, or the families, parents, the fans. So I think that shapes up to be a pretty darn good calendar, nicely spaced out. As I said, 2 new venues on the calendar. Preston effectively is a new venue, the way it's going to be revamped. So lots to look forward to for the next MX Nationals. We are going to be live streaming all 6 rounds again on Dirt World TV. That's MXN TV being rebranded into Dirt World TV. So you won't miss any of the action. loads going on with that. So plenty to look forward to. There's still a lot of work to do as we sit here. But always.
We've done it for 9 years.
Yeah.
We'll do it for 10.
10th anniversary. So look, we want you guys to be involved, whether you're a racer, a fan, follow us on the website. That's going to be revamped, redone. We're going to be doing loads on social media. So stay in touch with us. Any inquiries, get involved. Anybody that wants to help out, let us know. And here's to a very successful 2023 10th year of the Michelin MX Nationals. We thank you for your support. Keep giving us feedback. We're making the best we can, and we're looking forward to seeing you at round 1 at Oak Hanger. It's going to be great. Thanks, Paul. Well done. Congratulations on nearly 10 years.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas indeed.